All right, welcome back to the pod where we talk about some of this and some of that with Arly
and Ajane.
Yay!
We did. Now, if they're like, why was she covering her eyes? It was the only way that we could get through that intro.
Right. Okay. So,
I had a question before we got into what we were actually going to talk about.
Okay.
And it, like, as we were sitting here preparing, I was just looking at you and I was thinking about it.
Okay.
Because, like, what would, like, who would, like, what, what's the word I'm looking for? What, like, dynamic duo in Hollywood do you think would best match our energy? You know?
Fuck.
I was thinking about that.
Okay. I'm thinking maybe Jack Harlow and Drewski.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Maybe so.
Or Kevin Hart and The Rock.
Which one of us would be Dwayne? I don't know which one of us would fit Dwayne.
It's not the height. Don't look at the height. I'm talking about like the personality because we're both short.
Would it be fair to say that I'm Kevin?
Okay.
Is that fair?
But okay, so you think them or Jack Harlow and Drewski?
I want to give you Jack. No, yeah, you're definitely Jack. I'll take it. In those pairings, you're definitely Jack.
I'll take it.
And I'm Drewski.
That's like a compliment.
For sure.
Every time I think about Jack Harlow and Drewski, I think about that one clip when they were doing like the goated interview. And he was like, Jack Harlow picks up a card and he goes, goated vaccination spot. He was like, what?
And then Drewski like, getting political up in here, huh? And he was a Jack, yeah. And like I said, it's vacation spot.
You dumbass.
That's definitely something we would do.
That shit was funny as fuck. Do you know who Kai Cenat is?
Oh, no.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Well, what does he do?
He's a streamer.
Oh, yeah, I don't watch those guys.
Okay, great.
Is this like the people who literally just like get on stream and it's just like anything happens?
Yeah, but like they also have a YouTube channel. And they all like live in the same house, so they all stream in their rooms and shit.
I always wonder what goes down in houses like that.
I'm pretty sure you know who Kai Cenat is. Like, you've probably seen him, but you don't know his name. Because he's brought like celebrities and shit on his stream.
But the way that I'm just so not on that side of the internet though. Okay, I definitely have seen him. I was like, I only know about one and I was thinking of him in my mind.
Yeah. So that's Kai. And he like sometimes brings celebrities on his stream.
Oh, he lives in a house with us?
Yeah, it's the AMP house. They recently did this thing where like they each bought fireworks and they literally blew up their house because it was like war or some shit. So they blew up each other's rooms and shit, like all for fun. And they were all like streaming and shit. Yeah, but then they got like out of pocket, and I'm not sure if that was like intentional or if it was like, I think it was like 20% personal, 80% like content. Yeah,
it was like, I'm gonna use my personal issues with you to make content. Right, you can't get mad about it.
And they just like hired people to clean it up.
That is something I would do if I was rich. I feel like normal average people are like, I can't believe like for the Kardashians, like I can't believe that they would hire nannies and like they would have cleaners in their house. I'm like, wouldn't you? I feel like I would. That's probably like the first thing at the top of my list. If I get really rich, oh yeah,
I guess
I'm getting a nanny and I'm hiring a professional chef.
I feel like I would hire a chef, but like for them to teach me how to cook.
No, literally, I'd be like, give me handbooks, cookbooks and stuff. But still, like I think maybe most of the week I'd have them cook me stuff, and then maybe like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I would practice. We'd be nice rich people.
Yeah.
Do you think that was convincing? Would you turn evil rich?
No.
I don't believe that.
No, I wouldn't. I don't think so. Bro, small cars give me anxiety. Like, I feel like I'm driving on the floor.
You know, cars that only have 2 doors. I hate those cars.
Okay.
I hate those cars.
No, small cars just like don't do it for me. Like, if you're driving, you get into an accident with a fucking SUV or like a truck, you're dead, bro. Like, there's no fucking way.
I don't think you can have a family and have a small car.
Depends the size of the family.
Well, if you're planning on having more than 2 kids,
okay, yeah, no,
you can't have a small car.
Yeah, no.
There's just no way.
But just in general, I feel like small cars, like, they're cheaper. Yes, they're like, don't take up that much gas, but in the long run,
yeah, I just don't get it.
Also, like, living in New York, the winter, the snow, it's just not happening for me. It's not gonna happen. And that's
what a Tesla is, a tiny little bitch car.
A tiny little bitch car. No offense to anyone that has a Tesla. Yeah. If it works for you, it works for you. But,
yeah, you know, if you love it,
not for us.
If you're not for us cool bitches who don't want to drive baby bitch cars. Okay, we need the big bitch.
Not that you're a baby bitch.
Not that you're a baby bitch, but you're driving one. Yeah. So. Oh my That's God. All I'm gonna say. And every time I see them, I'm just like, I don't get it.
I honestly
don't get it.
They look like, when I first saw them, they looked like, you know how movies that show like futuristic cars that have like, it looks like a pod, like an alien pod.
Yes,
that's what it looked like to me in the beginning, because the windshield goes all the way up.
I never understood like why people made things harder. Like, why are you
just for it to look better?
Yeah, but why are you making me get to my door handle harder? Like, if I'm running, oh my God, someone's coming after me. I gotta push in. And then, like you said, what if it like rains and then, you know, it's in the winter, it gets really cold, it might freeze over. Now you can't even get to your fucking door handle.
Yeah.
Just stop. And this goes for Apple too. Stop making innovative choices for design that in the long run just makes it harder for the buyer. Apple, please. Because I'm never not gonna buy it. Just please.
No offense to anyone who has any of these things, but anyways, back to
that bitch who had a lot to say in the press.
Miley, what's good? That's what I was trying to say, but like, I forgot. I thought it was the other
Nicki
day.
Minaj. I love her. I understand she's problematic. Do you have someone who's problematic that you really like?
No, I don't think
No one? I shouldn't be surprised. Because I feel like I'm very, I don't say on the internet, but I'm really, when shit goes down, I feel like I'm more likely to know than you.
I guess, yeah. Like, I find out because of like a clip I saw on Instagram.
And you're like, you'll find it out and then you'll keep moving. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Like, today I watched one about Will Smith. He had a girlfriend. He said when he met her, he knew that she was the love of his life.
Interesting.
And I think he was starting the Fresh Prince. Maybe he was 20 around the time, but he was able to buy her. He bought them a house and they lived together. And they were talking about having kids. This man was 20. I'm about to be 20. Never once did I ever think about that bullshit.
Because, like, we're not in the financial...
No. Even if I was financially stable, I would not be like, let me have some kids right now. If I got a positive pregnancy test, knowing I had millions in the bank, I would still cry. Because that's, like, money or not, that's still a level of, like, responsibility that I have to now put myself in. Like, I could pay a nanny to watch you, but you're still mine. Like, I still have to make sure you're okay. Mm-hmm. Or maybe that's because I'm looking at it. I'm still looking at it from a place of poverty.
I feel like if I was, like, financially stable, but I was young, like 20, 21, 22, like, and if, like, she wanted to, I'd be like,
you would?
Sure, yeah.
You really want to?
Yeah.
Wow.
But if I'm not financially stable, like, I'm, like, jumping from job to job, or I have no idea what I want to do with my life, nah, fuck that shit.
I just know.
Like, give me, like, a good 5-7 years, then come back to me.
I've just now gotten around to the idea of, like, liking children. To have one of my own? No, you have no idea. I really didn't like kids when I was younger.
Is it just because, like, just like you going through the actual like pregnancy part.
That's also another thing. Yeah, like I've never really thought about myself as being pregnant. Like I never really thought. I just know it's like I don't have any kids. Like I can't even fathom me as a mother.
Oh, you know, she looks so cute pregnant.
I think I would be a cute pregnant person, but also I think only you,
like a baby,
only like you and maybe Najee could withstand me being pregnant. But no, I was like walking down one of like the pregnancy aisle in CVS, and I was just looking at like mind you, I didn't have a pregnancy scare, so I don't know why I was looking at the pregnancy test. But I was just like looking at it.
Sometimes you're just curious. And like, I know I'm not gonna get pregnant.
And I was just like, my God, if I had a baby in my stomach right now, oh my fucking God. Because I don't think people really understand how dangerous that is. Your body is literally changing. Like every pregnancy, you can get pregnant a bunch of times. Every pregnancy is a different one. Every single time. Like your body changes forever.
Yeah.
And I think that's insane.
It's so interesting to see what your body goes through.
Like, are you kidding me?
But that's why I say being gay is the way.
My God. Shit. I mean, yeah, because at least one of you will have to do with that shit. For me, and it's always gonna be me.
And it's not gonna be me.
It's always gonna be me. It's always gonna be me, and then I'm gonna have to deal with the person who thinks they know what I'm going through.
Our generation and the one before us, like, we're statistically less prone to having kids and shit because we're like, we just don't.
But that's it. And I think, and I hate hearing the generations before us, their opinions on that. Because it's like, it's the kids thing, it's the marriage thing, and it's the religious thing.
Yeah.
Those three things that I feel like have been ingrained into the society before us. We're looking at it now and we're like, that doesn't have to be our life.
Yeah. You're 25 or like 28 and your parent, well, our parents or their parents are like, where's my grandkid? And it's like,
right.
What do you mean?
And it's also like, I'm 25. That too, like the timeline for them was so fast. It was so fast paced. But also I think because no one, and I think we're doing it now, no one's updating their rules and regulations as they go.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I think we're like a cultural reset to some extent.
Yeah. They expect, and it's like it makes me mad when they're saying like, oh, like, how come, like, you don't have kids or you're not married yet and you're, like, 28 or almost 30, but then if you're, like, 23 or 24, which is, like, the age that they had their kids, and you're, like, yo, I'm having a kid or I'm getting married, they're, like, but you're too young. And it's, like, what the fuck do you want from me?
Right.
Like,
and I think that also changes, like, parent to parent. Like I said, I feel like those three things were mandatory and like they were like, these three things are gonna make your life better. So if you don't have any of these things, then you're not living a good life. Now I think we've really redefined what a good life is for us, and it's like, it's not based off of any of these things. Like I'm sure most people want to be in a relationship or at least want to find someone that they want to be with. But I don't think the idea of marriage is like, okay, like now that I found this person, we're going to be married. The textbook definition of what is an ick. An ick, something someone does that is an instant turn off for you, making you instantly hate the idea of being with them romantically. Okay, it doesn't have to be a romantic thing though.
Okay.
But just like something that you see and you're just like, I don't like that. Or is there like an ick you have that like previously it wasn't an ick, but then now it is?
Okay. I have to say, now that I've gotten older, people who are just unnecessarily loud.
Oh my God.
Piss me off.
Oh my God.
Like, there's no reason as to why you need to be loud at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
For what?
I hate that too.
And it's anyone. Like, this could be my mom. This could be like literally any person. Like, why are you loud this early in the morning? Like, why?
Yeah.
Not even just your voice. Things that you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Your presence.
Like, why are you opening that cabinet so loudly? Why are you closing that so loud? Why are you scraping the chair?
Moving the like, pots and the pans?
I just it like, and it's not even like, even if it's the time of the day, like 5 a.m., don't do that shit. But even if it's like 4 p.m.
At no point is there a good time to be that loud. No, but like, I feel like everyone can relate to that.
Yeah, no. It's just, it like, why?
There is no why.
Like, okay, if it's a setting where everyone is loud, okay, fine, be loud. I don't care. If we're at a party, be as loud as you want. Like, I'm here for it. But if the place that you're entering is not loud, no one is on your type of timing, don't make it that type of timing if it's not supposed to be that type of timing. It's time for you to
match the timing of everyone else.
Exactly. Like, why? And it's not even on some, like, you walk into a party and, like, everyone's quiet and you're loud. Okay, be loud because it's a fucking party. Like, I'm trying to get y'all up and shit. But if you're walking into a room and people are studying, people are reading, people are on their computers and shit, why are you being loud?
And they're like, yeah, because everyone's boring. No. It's not because they're boring. It's because there's something to do. With the place you're going into, people are doing shit that loudness is not a part of.
Yeah.
And if you want to be loud, go somewhere else and be loud.
Yeah.
Don't walk into a library and then be like, everyone in here is just so boring. Like, why are we so quiet? Because it's a library.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
If it's like the other way around, like, if you're at a party, don't tell me to be quiet.
Yeah. Don't be like, oh my gosh, the music is just so loud.
Like, fuck off.
What do you mean? What do you mean? In fact, I think it could be louder, actually.
Exactly, yeah. Like, I just, like, people need to read the room and realize what setting they're in and fix themselves based on that setting.
Yeah, or if you don't want to, that's okay. Just leave.
Exactly.
No, I guess because that's what I would do. I'm like, if I walk into a room and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not really feeling this vibe, I'd leave.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
and if someone's like, why'd she leave? She wasn't feeling the vibe.
Yeah, I think that's like my biggest ick at the moment, especially now that I'm older and I see that. Like, just know where you are and what to do and, like, how to act where you are. I don't care if you're like 14 or if you're like 56.
Right. And public transit is also not the place. Public transit is never the place to be loud.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear your conversation on the phone. No one wants to know what radio station you're listening to from your fucking loud ass speaker.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear whatever happened to Charlize in the back of the classroom. Shut the fuck up, all of you.
And it's not even on some boring type shit. It's like, if you want to be loud, you could be loud. Like, you let me know we're loud.
Not even.
But I'm not gonna do that shit somewhere where we're not supposed to be.
Yeah. Like,
it's just not gonna happen.
I'll take a laugh. I'll take people, sure. Like, because I can't hear what you're saying, but it's like, it's funny, you're laughing. I'll take that. Yeah. Because I know that I might participate in such behaviors. But it's like, even then, there's a volume limit of your laughter. I'm gonna let you go over it once or twice. Yeah. After that, I'm side-eyeing you. What the fuck is so funny? What the fuck is so funny that we're laughing this loudly?
Yeah, it's just not
on the A train.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Stop it. Because we all got somewhere to be, somewhere to go. Mm-hmm. You're going home, you're going to work. Maybe you're going out to hang out. Maybe you're going to your friend's house, whatever. Now's the time to just relax, be quiet, and wait till you get to your stop.
No, exactly. And
now it's that time.
Like, and even kids, like, please teach your kids to, like...
And it's like, I can't be mad at them, but every time...
Yeah, I know. And if you're 13, 14...
You're not a kid.
Like,
you're a kid to me, but you're not a baby.
Right. Like, you're supposed to know.
You should be self-aware.
Exactly. And it just irks my soul.
It's very irky.
No.
I don't like it either. I hate it, actually. Thank you guys. That's all we have left for the video. You can tune back in next week for the next episode of This and That podcast.